Once upon a time, in a little town nestled deep within the rolling hills, there lived a family like any other. The Thompsons were a loving and ordinary family of 3, consisting of Mark, Sarah, and their 10-year-old son, Danny. Their peaceful life was about to take a sinister turn they could never have imagined. Danny was a bright and cheerful boy who loved exploring the nearby woods and playing with his friends. He had an infectious laugh that could light up even the gloomiest of days. But one fateful evening, after an innocent day of playing in the woods, everything changed. The sun had begun its descent beyond the horizon, casting long shadows across the Thompsons' cozy living room. Mark and Sarah sat on the couch, discussing their day's events when Danny walked in, his demeanor strange and unsettling. His once bright eyes now appeared dull and vacant. "Mom, Dad," he whispered in a raspy voice that sent shivers down their spines. "I don't feel like myself." Mark exchanged worried glances with his wife, and they rushed to their son's side. Danny's body was trembling, and his skin felt ice-cold to the touch. "What's wrong, sweetheart?" Sarah asked, her voice trembling with fear. Danny's lips curled into an eerie smile, one that was anything but his own. "I've made a new friend in the woods today," he said, his words coming out disjointed and eerie. Mark felt a chill crawl up his spine. "A friend in the woods?" he asked, his concern deepening. "Yes," Danny replied, his voice now deeper and more sinister. "His name is Malachai, and he wants to play with me." Fear gripped Mark and Sarah as they watched their son's transformation. It was as if a malevolent force had taken hold of him, twisting his innocent soul into something dark and sinister. Days turned into weeks, and Danny's behavior grew increasingly erratic. He began drawing disturbing pictures filled with dark, nightmarish creatures. He spoke in languages no one could understand, and strange occurrences plagued the household. Objects levitated, eerie whispers filled the air, and a malevolent presence seemed to lurk in every corner. Desperate to save their son, the Thompsons sought help from every corner of the town. They consulted doctors, priests, and even paranormal investigators, but nothing could break the hold that Malachai had over Danny. One night, in a last-ditch effort to free their son from the demonic entity's grip, the Thompsons gathered around Danny's bed. Armed with holy water, candles, and prayers, they attempted to perform an exorcism. The room filled with an otherworldly darkness, and Danny's body contorted in unnatural ways, his voice issuing guttural screams that echoed through the house. As the clock struck midnight, a blinding flash of light filled the room, and Danny's body went limp. When the darkness lifted, Danny lay unconscious, his face finally peaceful and unburdened by the malevolent spirit. Exhausted but relieved, the Thompsons knew their battle was far from over. They vowed to protect their son from any darkness that might try to take hold of him again. Over time, Danny slowly returned to his old self, his bright eyes and infectious laughter once more filling the house. The memory of those harrowing days lingered, but the Thompsons knew that their love and determination had saved their son from the clutches of evil. The possessed boy had been freed, and the Thompsons would forever cherish their unity and the newfound strength of their family bond. Though they would never forget the terror they had faced, they knew that love would always triumph over darkness in the end. I hope you enjoyed the story, and I look forward to reading to you again sometime.